We'll go on to agenda item 3B, discuss and act on updates and progress related to the sheriff's remodel and all related issues. Commissioner Stacy.
Biggest surprise we had is finding a window in the old evidence collection, now going to be the new break room. So that's a good thing. We want more windows in the break room. So that is probably the largest surprise of demo that we've had in that kind of new last area of demolition that we had. So it's a good surprise. That does require us to adjust some of our millwork and cabinets that we had in that space to kind of better serve and utilize that window. But that has been the largest surprise that we've had since the last bit of demo's been done. We do have a couple PCCOs that should be on the next court. One for sure, I think, just was received yesterday, and then maybe one or two more after that. So we can get into those a little bit later.
And they're in much smaller amounts than they were previously.
Yeah.
So that's even better.
And I want to clarify, we've separated the PCCOs out from true, these are changes and things we didn't foresee, and then are some that we're breaking out to where we had allowances in the project before. And what we've done, I guess 4 or 5 months ago now, we drained all the allowances and contingencies into one owner contingency. So some of those allowances were items that the contractor already had listed for costs that they were going to have. They just couldn't put a final dollar amount on it. So we've broken those allowances out into their own individual PCCOs, so it's really clear which ones were accounted for and which ones were new scope.
And that was just because every single time we had to do a contract change and use an allowance, we had to vote on it anyway. So when we had the budget issues and the rescheduling, I just had everything dumped into the contingency because from our standpoint, it's all the same. I mean, we have to vote on it. We have to act on it. None of the allowances were able to be used without our action anyway. So it just kind of made sense to do that. But Sal is right. There's one that's coming in that we've known about for a long time, and it's going to technically be a change order, but it is an allowance.
Do you think we could, because we've been doing this now for, a year, could we have a spreadsheet that kind of shows all of those all in one, so we could actually see? Because if a constituent asks us a question, I would have to really do a lot of research on all of this.
I can provide that. So we have, in our OAC meetings, our agendas that happen every week, the contractor has provided a contingency and allowance log. It shows everything's been drained now, but it does show the amount that we originally had and every single line item that was listed and the PCCOs that were taken out of them. So we do have that, and it kind of totals what our contingency is at the bottom.
Good. That's what I'd like to
Perfect.
see. Thank you.
Any other questions for Sal? Thank you, Sal.